Howdy.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm out and about. I thought I'd bring you along.
Yeah.
Hello, Joe.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm out and
I
about.
like my shirt.
Yeah.
Shirt on?
It finally came in.
Yes. Well done.
It's nice too. I mean, it feels nice. Got a zipper.
Okay.
Good.
Is that a jacket or a
It's like a sweater.
shirt?
Like a sweater
Oh,
shirt.
Like a sweater. I like it
okay. Yeah.
because
Yeah. I'm just
I
trying
think
to.
that's pretty cool.
So you put a t-shirt on under it, so it's tracksuit
Yeah.
top sort of thing. Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it this way. I don't think you can wear it by itself because it's kind of itchy.
Okay. No worries. So
But
it's a top.
it's made out of like a feels like a sweater, but it's like a polyester material.
Okay.
Real thick.
Yeah, I'd call that a tracksuit top.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, the print's nice on it.
Mm,
I'll put it like this.
from what I can
That,
say, yeah.
Logan
East
came over
Coast,
and
how
saw
you
the Grinch
doing?
and he took off.
Mm,
He saw the Grinch and he took off running.
yeah.
Well, that might work. I tell you what, it's too hot today to wear it.
Well, it's not here. When I was flying down by the water, it was 5 degrees.
Well, but you chose to do that.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but you always tell me to go.
Lord help me. Let me get the disclaimer again.
Yeah.
Hey, Brenda, how you doing?
Hello to everybody in the chat.
Hello. Was it Brenda, Brian, Dustin? Well,
Dusty.
Dustin. I said
Dusty.
Dustin. Why did I say Dustin?
Close.
That was close.
Yeah, that's
I
close.
knew what it was. I knew it.
No, what's that? Hang on, I think she wants to go out. She had her dinner.
Yeah, no
Always
worries.
wants to go out.
Patty?
We'll keep an
She
eye
always
out.
wants to go out when Paul starts the show. I was planning on flying today,
Mm,
but didn't happen.
no.
I'm going
It
to
was
take this
too
off.
wind.
It's hot.
It was, I wasn't comfortable in 40 mile an hour winds. Even with a Mavic 3, I still wasn't comfortable.
It feels better with this off.
It was nice and sunny. It was about what 20, 30, yeah, 60 degrees, I reckon. No, more than that. 70, sorry. 20 degrees Celsius. 20. 32.
I did
Yeah,
a
about
total
70.
rearrange.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's set up.
So you got the 4, not the 6, or?
I got the 4 because they don't have they've got an 8. They don't have a
Oh,
6
okay.
U green. But
Oh,
everybody,
yep, you green, yep.
where'd it go? Where the freak it go? I lost you. Hold
Where
on. I'm coming back.
are you?
Still
I've got you.
there. No, I still don't have you. Hold on. Gotta find what it was.
I got you.
Well, I'm here. There you go.
Yeah, I can still, yeah,
My
you're here.
whole desktop left.
Oh, no.
No, I hit the wrong button. That's what I did. But alien drones.
Mhm.
Aldrin, he had a review on it and it sold me.
Mm-hmm.
He sold me because I've been
Yeah.
looking for a 4. So I only have 3 in there right now. But I've been looking
Hello,
for a
Mark.
4
Yep.
and trying to figure out which one I wanted. The QNAP was the one that was leading.
Mm.
But I didn't like the way it looked. That was my whole thing. And it was an OCD thing. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
That's all it was. I knew I just didn't like it because the beige didn't lock, and I didn't like that idea. Even though you could stick anything in there and unlock them, you know? But
Mhm.
but this one I've got 312 terabytes.
Oh, okay.
And after it's configured for RAID 5, it gives me 30 terabytes,
Yes.
30.1. So I've got 14 to go in there. So I'll probably die first
Yep.
because it took me 10 years. Now it took me 10 years to fill it up. So I'll probably still be alive. I'll probably have to change it again.
Hey, Warren. Hmm.
So Dominic, hey, was
Yep.
Warren's here? I didn't see Warren.
Yep. I haven't
I'm on
seen.
top
Oh,
chat,
I can't see
stupid
the
thing.
chat.
Warren, how you feeling?
I don't
Look at
have the
this.
chat.
Now the dogs want some.
Hmm.
And stop moaning about the temperatures.
The who?
Yeah.
Our maximum temperature today was 2 degrees centigrade.
Yes.
Girl's got a mind of her own, you know that?
Our
do.
minimum temperature tonight is going to be -4.
Yes.
In fact, it's not going to go above 0 now until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
No, but there's a difference mark between your 0 and my 0. It was
Exactly.
5 degrees
I'd
Fahrenheit.
I'd rather mark 0.
Yeah, it's going to be -4 centigrade here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, but -4 Fahrenheit is a lot colder.
It got colder, yep.
-4 centigrade is about, oh, I don't know,
20,
25, 22, something like that.
22, 23.
Oh. Echo, what's -4 degrees centigrade in Fahrenheit?
-4 degrees Celsius is 24.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
25.
Yeah. Yeah. I got stuck between 24 and 25.
Joe, are you
so,
watching
yep.
the Sugar Bowl?
Yes,
Yo.
sir.
Oh, I forgot it was on.
Yeah, well, this is the postponement. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Let me just change over onto my other TV box. Onto my IPTV. And
So Dominic, would you go back to the mall again?
No, I'm going to a different place today.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to a market. So I'm going to pick some stuff up there.
Maybe some proper tea.
Yeah.
Oh, you made proper tea?
Yeah, you put the tea bag in it, you put the water, put it in the microwave for a minute and a half.
no,
No. Boy,
you can't do that.
you can't microwave water. There
It tastes good to
go
me.
again.
You can, but you can't microwave tea.
I didn't know. I microwave the water. It was under the water.
The tea bag was underwater.
What you should do is microwave the water until it actually boils and then put the tea bag in it.
The water was boiling. It was boiling.
Yeah, but
It was boiling.
you don't want the tea bag in cold water because it won't infuse properly once
Exactly.
it starts to get hot. It will only infuse when it's boiling water.
Yeah,
Well,
because
it came
as
out
I've
pretty
said many,
dark.
yeah, but you've got to put to get the right
But the taste,
flavor and the right taste, you've got to steep it, and you've got to promote the strong Brownian motion for the
Well,
with the dissolved oxygen
Well,
So
Joe,
that
Joe,
all of
there's
the tea-
there's your way of doing it, then there's their way of doing it.
Well, there's,
Yeah,
but
but
it's hard to get good flavor out of those $1.25 boxes of dollar store tea bags.
Yeah, you got a good point there.
tea bags then.
Got a little flavor. You just put a lot of cream and sugar in it, it works.
Oh God. You don't put cream in tea.
No.
You put milk in tea, not cream.
So you're saying I did everything wrong?
Yeah.
Yes.
I microwaved
You can-
it, I
you
put
can-
cream in it, and I've got sugar in it.
You
Exactly.
can put cream
proper
in
tea to me.
coffee.
Did you put cream in it or milk?
You should
Creamer,
put milk-
creamer.
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 Okay.
No,
The
you should
hell is creamer?
put toffee.
Hello,
Hey,
mate.
Lance.
That's all right though.
Cream is like a powdered.
Stop.
Like that powder
Don't
milk.
sass me.
Yeah. It's what's it?
Lance looks like he's enjoying his leisure today.
I am. I'm watching the football game on my couch.
Yes.
Notre Dame's hanging in there.
His leisure's almost over.
Got to go back to work Monday. Not looking
Oh,
forward
you go
to
back
that.
on Monday?
Yeah. How are you guys?
We're hanging in
Yeah.
there. Dominic's on his way to a market, an open market, I guess.
Yep.
He's
You
gonna check
walk
out the
like
girl.
forever, Dominic.
What was that?
You walk like everywhere you go, don't you?
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to walk a lot more, but I'm a little bit out of shape on that one, so I'm restarting myself again.
Hey,
Yeah.
ESPN1.
Yeah. I see you're on a bus now.
It's a tram. That
A
it's
tram.
public transport.
Who's that girl making faces over your shoulder?
Got one more stop.
Good afternoon, Mark.
Yeah. Melbourne Central.
Good afternoon. Just trying to figure out whether this is ESPN1 I'm trying to start up or not.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. It's American Girls today.
Notre Dame just tied it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
3-3.
My gosh, that guy practically had shorts on. Let me rewind that. The guy receiving the ball,
Mhm.
his
Yeah.
pants are so short. I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. Let's see here. So this is the guy's. This is the guy's pants. Tell me if you can see this. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
short.
I mean, those
What the
aren't
hell?
even those aren't even football. You know, right here, right?
What
mean,
the
they're-
hell?
His knees. Gosh,
What the hell?
I can't believe they let him wear those. I know. That's amazing. They let him wear those. Those aren't going to protect him at all.
ESPN1.
I unplugged my weather thing today to move stuff around,
Mm-hmm.
and now I gotta go reset the outside one. Son of a-
No.
Here you go, Lance. Take a look. Wait,
We've
We
lost you.
can't.
There
Okay.
we go.
Show again.
What's that, a heater?
can you see it?
Down. So the
No, show it again. Somebody make him big. I don't see you. I don't see it, Joe.
I don't know how to do it on.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. I can't tell what that is.
NAS. 4-bit.
Oh, for your hard drive?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Good.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
did it today. Finally broke down. Now I've got it set up into the RAD 5, but I don't have anything transferred yet.
Okay.
because I've gotta go through there, and I've got the desktop set up that says U Green NAS is ready to go.
And is that a hard drive,
It's got 3 hard drives in it.
or do you have to
3
put your,
12.
or do you have to put your own hard drive in that?
Yeah,
Hi, Kenny, Jim.
Jim, what's up? Ken. Ken's supposed to be in a couple days. Driving through.
Oh, he's driving through your area?
Yeah, he's coming through, stopping by Johnny's. And we're gonna fly Sunday.
Oh yeah, he said that on Wednesday, didn't he?
Hmm.
Last night.
Yeah. We can
Lance,
get
how's
Johnny
the
to come
weather
down
been
to
up
Lakefront.
there?
Raining here, I can't fly today.
You're using a much better microphone today, Lance.
That's because I'm using my phone.
Ah.
I'm sitting on my couch on my phone.
Sounds like a
watching
great
the
idea.
game.
Uh-huh. Oh, no, come on, you're not supposed to.
Dominic, you got to go shopping? Is that what you're doing, or you're just out cruising?
No, I'm going to pick up a few things here while I'm here, and it's only like probably probably half a mile from where I normally am.
Oh, okay.
It's the Queen Victoria Market. That's the name of it. Pretty large. It's where we are. It's where we start. Got various, you've got, retail, delicatessens, meat and fish. There's a food court. And they're actually renovating it. It's been here since 1860, I think. Around that. It's been here for about 150 years. And they're renovating it because the meat they're doing, that's the meat and fish part there. And then you've got the delicatessen on the other side where you've got, cured meats, cheeses, basically anything you want. We have some new apartments that have just been built. And the fruit and veg is over to my right.
A lot of people out today, Dominic?
Well, it's a Friday here.
Yeah.
So it's usually pretty busy. So
And you know what Friday means in the Cadena household, don't you?
yes,
Pizza.
pizza night.
There you go. But gosh darn it, it's tomorrow
Yep,
for me.
it'll be Saturday morning by the time
Yeah, it's tomorrow for
it's
us.
your Fridays. Yeah.
So you'll be having pizza starting morning breakfast.
Yep, I should have pizza for breakfast then.
Now,
Okay, we've got
Lance,
the-
do you usually get the same toppings on it, or do you switch it up?
We switch it up normally, but not drastically. It just kind of depends. We'll put pepperoni, we'll put mushroom, we'll put chicken, we'll put, red sauce. Sometimes we put white sauce. It just kind of depends.
Just depends upon how you feel, huh?
Yeah.
I
Hey,
kind
you
of.
do know those Notre Dame helmets? They paint them every week, and it's real gold flake.
Oh, really?
Really. They come out every week and repaint them, and it's actual real gold flake.
That's
On the
good.
helmets?
Yeah.
That'd be a bit expensive.
Catholic school, they got a lot of money.
Why do they need to? By the time it gets to the end of the year, they must weigh a bleeding ton with all them layers of paint.
I don't know, do you think that they, use some kind of a chemical on them to take the old off and put new on, or what do you think they do, Joe?
I don't remember.
Because Mark's got a point. By the end of the season, they must weigh several ounces more than what they started with.
They've got shopping carts here that you can borrow and rent, and they've got various names on them. Just thought I'd mention that.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna walk the length of it. Walk the length of the market, and I'm
Okay.
gonna start now, and then I'll tell you when I finish, just to give you how wide it is. We've got a lot of
Now,
memorabilia.
is it like an open market where there's just different vendors, or what?
Yeah, it is. It's an open market, but it's got a roof on it, basically.
Yeah,
And you've got different aisles of clothing, Australian merchandise. In this area, it's sort of like this is the makers market part of it. Bed socks, Australian jewellery, opals and chopping boards made of Australian wood. Then you've got donuts.
any Boston creams?
Yeah.
No, only I don't know. No, they don't. It's just donuts. 10 for $20. And we've got some
Damn.
nice,
10
nice
donuts for
rugs.
$20?
Yeah.
$2 a piece.
Yeah.
That's about actually that's cheap for our. You got hats.
That's £1 each here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this is the fresh food section.
that's not far off how much they charge, because they're not going to be cheap at a market.
No.
never-
But they're $2, and a mate of mine owns a donut shop. They're handmade every day, and they're easily probably 5 or 6 inches wide, and they're $4, which is probably £2.
Are they the ring donuts that they fry in front of you and
These are actually,
sugar them?
yeah, they're baked. They're deep fried first, and then they're baked to
So
make them more moist.
they're the solid ones rather than the ring ones.
They have solid and rings.
All right.
They've got about 30 or 40 different varieties, but they're on holidays at the moment. But I might go there and have a chat to Frank and get him to show you a few, because,
Accrecio, how you doing? Jim's droning.
hey, Jim.
Mudball.
Hey, Don.
Mudball says it's like over here, they call it a flea market.
Yeah, there's no fleas here.
No fleas.
Okay. That's
No.
the length of it.
Flea markets are usually second-hand
Wow,
markets.
that's long.
Yeah. Okay, that's the length of it. Now
Wow, you walked a long time.
Now I'll walk to show you
The width.
the width of it. Yeah. Yeah, we're still going. These are more retail stores. Hats, they're actually retail shop front, rather than just having them in aisles with tables on it.
Well, I would think somebody'd be able to pull up Google Earth and you'd be able to look down at it and see how big it is.
Yeah.
Is that the biggest market in town, or?
Yep. The biggest of 3.
And there's no housing or anything above it. It's just market.
No, not above it, to around it, to the side of it.
Okay,
I'll flip the camera for a second. Because I'm
What city
about
do you live in?
halfway.
Dom?
This is
you're only
Melbourne.
halfway?
Yeah, we're only halfway so far. Now, if you look at that,
Yeah,
that's apartments near the market. Because that's
Oh,
a
geez,
sort of
go back.
shop.
There you go. Look at that. How long it is.
Yeah, and I'm only what, halfway.
Hey,
Look at
Dominic,
this.
I gotta teach you. You only flip the camera that way when there's good-looking women walking.
yeah, good-looking women.
Okay, we're going.
What city do you live in, Dominic?
This is Melbourne, the city of Melbourne.
Gotcha.
Okay, we've got barbershop, we've got Pilates, we've got a soap maker,
Who's that got?
we've got a bear shop, and we're still going. Oh, we've got a cafe with some pretty nice desserts there. No Boston creams though.
Well, we've got to -3 now.
Yay.
Why have I got no signal on my? What's it?
Wow. 1993.
Okay, we've got to the end of that side. So I've gone that and across. Just to show you how big this thing is. And that's not even the car park. I didn't walk the car park. Car park's probably another 20% on top of that. It's not on top of, it's to the side. And then there's another car park on the other side. So that gives you an idea how big it is.
So
So now I'm
Lance,
walking on the outside.
that's a big plate. So Lance, I'm setting up the Red 5 storage pool, right? So
Yeah.
you got to set it up and let it work and leave it alone. It's just leave it alone.
Yep.
It'll tell you when it's finished, right? It's telling me it's still got 14 hours and 3 minutes.
Got 664 download and 99.7 upload.
So it'll
So
be sometime tomorrow before I can start copying stuff.
why have I got no picture?
Wow.
With that amount of terabytes, yeah. Okay.
It's just
And how
setting
many
it up so that
terabytes
it knows
is it?
how to read it. I can't even set up the 1 terabyte caches until the 3rd disk is ready.
There's
I gotta
no
wait for everything.
there is no acute accent on that E. It's a cache, not a cache.
You're not from Louisiana, Mark.
Yeah.
Louisiana a little bit different.
Yeah.
We spell like we
Louisiana,
spell
they say
two.
cache.
I'm letting him get
Yeah.
away with that because he's in Louisiana. So I'm
It's
letting
like
him
when
get
we
away
spell
with
number 2, it's TEAUX.
it.
When he says number 2, it's spelled POOP.
Yeah.
I have on my all my videos that say Avada 2, it's TEAUX. Some guy came on and said, "What is a 2?" I said, "You're not from Louisiana, you never understand."
Mm.
That's like bro is BREAUX. Hey, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense. The French pronounce EAU as O.
Yeah, so we all everything in Louisiana like that ends with EAUX. EAUX.
Like water is O. And a hat is a chapeau.
Yep.
And a horse is a shovel.
Lloyd, what's up?
Hello, Lloyd.
Hey, Lloyd.
Hey, Lloyd.
Hey, Lance, Joe, Mark, Dominic, all.
Afternoon.
And don't forget Uncle Tom Cobley.
Not much. Oh, I'm sitting there listening to myself on YouTube. Hang on a second. No wonder. What the?
So Lloyd, you need to join us in Fortnite.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah, right.
I've thought about it. I really have.
No.
But I haven't played games seriously. Judy retired from playing World of Warcraft and when she was 60 and she'll be
Back in 5.
76. So it's been like 15, almost 16 years since I played serious games. But
Let's see. 2000, 2001, I played Recon, and I haven't played anything like that since. So what is that?
yeah,
25
20
years?
25, yeah,
And now
almost
I'm
25
playing
years. Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm playing Fortnite for that type of shooter up game. I haven't played in 25 years.
Yeah,
So.
well, we quit. I'm trying to think when we played, because we started out playing Medal of Honor, and that was on dial-up, and I had a extra computer set up. I had a separate phone line put in and an extra computer set up because you hosted the game. Whoever wanted to could host it. So, I set up a computer as a server, and Judy didn't want to go out of town because, what if the server goes down? They can't play, so they can host their own. So we actually had somebody come over and check on the house. If the server went down, they knew how to get in and come over and reset it. So, like, she was really, really dedicated to gaming for a lot of years. And then when her Parkinson's kicked in, she just had to, that was pretty much her Parkinson's and then her first stroke. And she couldn't control the mouse anymore. So, and once, if she wasn't going to play, I wasn't going to play. So.
Boy, I forgot all about that. I would tie up our phone, and friends and family would say, Lance must be on dial-up because they couldn't get through.
Oh yeah,
and I'd
yeah.
be on for an hour or two. Someone would be trying to call the house.
And we'd be playing with guys out of Australia. Like if you ever watch my show, Grant Mr. S was in there. He's one of the guys we played with, and Judy just loved to snipe him and then sit back and wait and wait and wait, and all of a sudden you'd see him drop. Of course, with her it was instantaneous, and he was starting to move, and all of a sudden he's dead, and he's like, "Damn it, Judy!" I snuck up behind one guy and shot him point blank in the back of the head, and I knew about how long the delay was. Just as it hit, I just yelled into the mic, "Pow!" And he jumped about a foot in the air, fell down. He was on a wooden chair, and he broke it, and it went clear to the ground.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Dominic, what's the name of that shopping center?
Paul's trying to find it on Google Earth.
Yeah, I'm looking. Dominic, still with me?
He's muted right now. I don't know.
He must be buying some Boston creams.
Yeah, they didn't have Boston creams, just normal donuts.
At $2 a pop. Notre Dame just got sacked. Might be out of field goal range.
I'm annoyed. I'm not
Minute to go to halftime.
When I turn this on.
Still 3-3, isn't it?
It is, yep.
Yep.
So Lloyd, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired though, but I'm gonna kill that dog. The cable people were out and finally buried my cable, and the dogs are all stirred up from that. They've left, but they're still barking at them.
You're thinking they need to bury the dogs now.
I'm thinking, especially that one, that little SOB. I'm ready to kill him, but I won't.
Yeah.
But I want to. There's times
Okay,
I
Joe.
You sound like Joe and his dogs. Joe loves them dogs. Them dogs love him.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I understand you, Joe. I know exactly where you're coming from.
Well, let me tell you what happened today. I get here and I got to move everything from under my desk because I'm putting the NAS system in. So I got to run wires up and run wires down, right?
Right?
So I get there and Justin calls me, my son. So now I got to find my phone, put it next to me. I got the phone going and I'm laying down there and I'm listening to his crap. And all of a sudden, Cleo comes over with her little mean self, climbs up on my back, gets up by my neck up here, lays down and just looks at my face and gives me a kiss and just lays her head on me.
Now
And I said,
that's true love, Joe.
Oh yeah.
no, I said,
yeah.
bitch, what do you want? You know, you
Our-
think I got food down here or what? You know?
Well, our
And she
our
just
big-
just stretched out on me, kind of grabbed
Oh,
me like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
come up and licked me on the face and just laid her head down and watching me.
Yeah, she wanted
Yeah.
your attention.
Yep, she's on my back. I'm just laying there. I got to turn over and I'm not gonna be able to because she's laying there. So I just laid there for a while with her and I said, you know, I got to work. And then she got off. Because when I say work, they all walk away.
She I don't know, he's an idiot. His sister's not nearly as dumb as him, his younger sister. You know, he's just but no, I'm doing pretty good today. And answer your question, Paul, got out, went over and had some sliced brisket for lunch or supper or whatever, somewhere in between, and went to Lowe's, did a little stuff there. We had to put a new battery in my 99 F-150, so Ford F-150, because he'd been sitting there. It's going to take him longer to get his Jeep fixed than he thought, so I told him to just use the truck. I said, it's just sitting there. It's going to be his anyways someday. I just haven't done it yet because I don't want to have him to have to pay insurance on it. Yeah, he'll get it one will get the van and one will get the truck. So I'll let the boys argue over who gets what.
See, in my case, Justin said, as soon as I die, he's gonna run in here and grab everything he wants first.
If it were my daughter involved, I'd say yeah, but with my boys, nah, I don't know. Mostly they'll be cussing me like, why didn't Dad get rid of a bunch of this shit before he died? And I done told him I'm going to have as much shit packed in his house as I can. So when I die, they got to sort through it all. And I said, and there's going to be money hidden and stuff, so you just can't go throwing it out.
Yep, that's funny.
Acretio says, is Lloyd being grumpy again?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I was really grumpy last
it
night.
is good.
Okay, Notre Dame's lining up for the field goal.
I won't spoil it.
And it's good.
Yeah.
Am I behind you, Joe? Did you see that already?
Yeah, I said it was
Yeah.
good about 10 seconds before you said they were lining up.
Yep.
So are you listening to the radio?
I'm back.
You know,
I'm watching television.
You're on a delay on your TV.
I wonder why
It's your
that's
carrier.
just because I'm on the West Coast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a network.
Hey, Dominic, what's the name of that shopping center?
The Queen Victoria Market.
Queen Victoria Market. Okay.
It's in Melbourne, Australia.
Hey, Don. Yeah, I'm the downright grumpy vlogger.
Yay. I saw
Grab
you
So,
pop
Paul-
in, but I had to buy something at a shop, and I thought I'd turn the camera off and the audio off so you weren't listening to me order something.
Yeah, it was because you were chewing that girl out for not giving you enough money.
No, it's a place. I went to get an iPhone cable, and I've known this guy for probably 20 years, and he's been there for 20 years. So I thought I'd go and see him because he always gives me the best price. So I had to get a premium cable, not the other crap you get for $3.
So,
Okay,
Paul,
Richard, here it is. The overview. Queen Victoria Market.
Yep.
That's a big place.
That is a big place.
And that's the parking. The parking lot is, yeah, and they've got solar panels on the roof.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to know?
And I bet they're powering with the DJI Power 1000.
Yeah,
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 might be.
yeah. They've got a couple there probably.
They got about 5.
Yeah. And then there's another block on the
Oh,
eastern
boy, that's a
side.
good one.
Yeah. And then there's the block on the eastern side.
Where do you see this play?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that play. I like that play. 33 seconds to go.
Yeah, take one shot at the end zone.
Paul,
Let's
you're
go.
going to like that play. Mark, you'll like that play.
I can't see it at the moment. I'm not getting a signal from ESPN.
Oh shit.
So seriously, why are you ahead of me that much, Joe? That's odd.
I don't know.
Closer to
You're
Orleans.
closer to Georgia.
Well, what you call it? Mark would be ahead of both of us
Yeah.
because they're always ahead of us.
No, because I won't be watching it. They don't put college football on the NFL, Sky Sports NFL.
No?
I'm actually watching it on ESPN. The
Yeah,
same.
I'm watching it on ESPN. Aren't you, Joe?
Yes.
Yep, that's what I'm on.
Take a shot. Let's go. Take a shot. This is your chance. Oh, I don't.
But
Well,
What
yeah,
there's
game are you
33
guys
seconds.
watching?
They'll take a couple shots.
Look,
my system's
look. Touchdown.
And they scores. Woohoo!
that was working when I switched the box on.
I tell you, take a shot. You got to do it right off the bat.
Yep. Take a shot.
Georgia is not going to be happy going in at halftime.
Notre Dame has never beaten Georgia.
Really?
They've only played 4 times. They've never beaten Georgia.
It's not actually being played in Georgia, Lance. It's being played in New Orleans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's at the Sugar Bowl.
That's why I'm getting it fast.
Yeah, because you're just around the corner.
You're right
I'm
next
getting a
door.
direct feed.
Yeah.
I'm only 30 miles away. So, Paul, remember I told you my daughter went to the hospital last night, right?
Yep.
So they thought she was having appendicitis. She couldn't walk. They had to carry her to the car, everything else. So they get it in, they do an ultrasound, and they do a CAT scan. Come to find out it's 2 kidney stones moving.
Oh no.
Oops.
They said, okay, give you some medication to ease the pain, but we can't do nothing. It's going to pass. Let them go. So
How
she's
big were
home this
they?
morning and signs into work and gets fired.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, she signed into work and they fired her today.
What?
What?
Well, they said that she wasn't producing the numbers they want at home. And most of the numbers that she calls, nobody answers. Yeah, so she's freaking out, right? She's freaking out. So it's freaking out. And I told her, I said, listen to me good. Get out your way here. Apply for jobs, apply for unemployment, put back in for food stamps, whatever you got to do to have money coming in. Don't wait 2 or 3 days because I can't help you. I said, you already know you need the money. So get this stuff done. And her mama says, just take that other job. It's 7 to 7. Take it. I said, hold on a minute. You got another job offer? She goes, yeah, but I don't want to work 7 to 7. I said, bullshit. I hung up the phone.
Oh no.
It's 3 days a week, 7 to 7. Go take the freaking
That's all
job.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
36 hours.
She's going to be moving in with you, Joe.
No, she's not.
She lives with her mum.
She's with her
Well,
mom. And
I
it's
was gonna
right.
say,
She'll
And
get
maybe
one
she'll
shot
be,
now.
She'll be there all the time.
Nope.
The thing of it is I don't know how they can fire her because she had kidney stones.
No, it wasn't nothing to do with that. It was the fact that the numbers she's been producing, and well, I think it was 2 weeks into the job, she had to take 3 days off because the baby was sick.
Oh,
Because she can't watch the baby, and the baby makes noise. They can't. It's got to be completely professional silence. Can't have a baby jumping around in the background because she's on a face call things with people.
okay.
You know, so she had nobody to watch the babies those days. That because I wouldn't let them bring over sick. You know, and that was just one time. That was just one time. but it's just, she said 90% of the calls that she was making, she'd get like 15 people to call during the day, and maybe 2 would answer.
Hmm.
So she called them, and you only call them 3 times. You call them the 3rd time, and what you do, if they don't answer, you wait and call them a little later. So she went through all this. She got all the numbers to back her. The people never answered. So they said, well, she wasn't producing the numbers. So they let her go. I said, well, listen to me good. They let you go today, right? They said, yes. I said, so you should be paid for the holiday. Because they were paying them for Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
I said, you should get that pay in your check. I said, if you don't get New Year's, go straight to the Louisiana Department of Labor. I said, and then when the mama said, I've been putting in jobs, I can't find one. And her mama said, but take that 7 to 7 LPN job. I said, hold on a minute, wait a minute. You got a job offer? She goes, yeah, but I don't want to work 3 days a week, 7 to 7. I said, dude, they got some people that work 5 days a week, 7 to 7. Just go do 3 days.
Yeah.
Damn.
3 days out of a week. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But it might be like a 2-2-3 shift that you work 2 on, get 3 off, work 3 on, get 2 off.
Yeah.
But if it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'd be taking that.
It could be. It could be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 7 to 7 would be perfect
Well,
for
you know,
her.
that's because she's grown up with a silver spoon in her mouth, and she wants everybody.
No, she's grown up around the people that did this. All of that side of the family is just like that. The boys had enough comments. The boys would buy me more than she would. And the boys watched me. I got one as a Marine lieutenant and one as a cop. That was a fireman.
Yeah,
So that
back
tells
and
you
forth.
something right there. Shoot, I had a heart attack, and 4 days later, I was out shooting team pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of either be stupid or it's work ethic, you know? My mother got mad at me when my dad died. My dad died Saturday night. Saturday night, 10 o'clock. Sunday at 6 o'clock, I had an appointment to book a wedding. Everybody got in town. I got everybody I need to. I said, I'll be back. I got to go on this appointment. What for? I'm going to book a wedding. Your dad just died. I said, what are we going to be able to do with it? He's getting buried at the end of the week. I'm not going to just sit here. I'll be back, you know?
Yeah.
Went and booked my wedding. My uncle that was like me, because she was mad. I came in and he said, what are you mad about? To her. That was her brother, right? Said, he went out and booked a wedding today. Well, that's his job, you know? What's he supposed to do? Just sit here and cry, you know? I said, I miss him, but I got to go do my job.
Finally through barking, you little idiot.
Yeah, and some people just don't get it.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, by the way, Paul, you see that commercial right there on the melts?
Yeah.
You getting that one? I bought those today. The Burger King melts. I bought the mushroom and the bacon one. And that mushroom one isn't as good as you think it is.
Mine, the advertisement is for Central University.
Well, I had the Burger King, which is now.
Burger King.
But I stopped there and got one of the bacon ones. I haven't eaten that one. It's in the refrigerator. And I got the mushroom Swiss. And the mushroom Swiss just wasn't as good as it used to be. But it was all right.
Yeah, that's what I went and bought, mushroom Swiss, and there weren't anything to write home about.
Yeah, it's kind of small too.
Oh, what do you got? Dinner rolls.
Yes.
So this is the only thing my daughter can eat is bread. So
Well,
I'm
that's what you get pizza for.
Yep, exactly. That's what we use our pizza. But these are dinner rolls for my daughter. The girls just called me and they're on their way home from shopping, and my daughter said, "Hey, can you do that for me?" So of course I am.
You the man.
Yeah, this thing right now, this NAS system, 6.9%, 7% done. It's got 15 hours, 5 minutes left. I guess I just leave it alone.
Is that copying all the files over? Is that what you're doing?
It's doing a storage volume. You know, I think it's just
Right.
creating the thing. I don't think it's copying yet.
Oh, wow.
It could be copying everything on my unit.
What kind did you get?
What brand?
Well, I
What
looked
brand?
at
Yeah.
I looked at the Synergy, and I looked at the what is the other one though? QNAP. I was looking at the QNAP. And I like the QNAP more than I like the other one, the Synology, but I didn't like the looks of it. And my OC self, you know, it was OCD. I didn't want it there.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way it was gonna look.
Right.
You know, so I want one that's got the 4 bays, the individual. You can see them, and that you can open them up, you can lock them, and everything else. That's what I want, like
Right.
Synology has. Synology. So, Alien Drones did a review on Ugreen.
Oh, yep. Ugreen's good.
On Ugreen, this one right here.
I've used
Yeah.
the chargers.
So when he went through it, there's another guy I listened to. I can't remember what his name is. I went to his channel and researched it with him, and this is the 4800 plus. So it's got a couple extra features in it. 4800 came out about a year ago, so the plus came out, and it just added some better features, and you got more apps you can put on and everything else.
Right.
So I looked at it and I said, let's go see what they have at like B&H and Adorama. So I went to Adorama, and it was on sales around Black Friday. It was on sale from $6.99 to $4.29.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I looked at it and I went, well, that's not a bad price. And then the drives, I got 12 terabytes that were on sale for $169 a piece. So I
Okay.
bought three of those, and then I bought the NAS. Then after I get the drives in, it tells me the NAS isn't going to be until February.
Oh, crap.
So I said, well, let's just wait, because I'm not losing that price. And it all of a sudden showed up today.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's
got a
always
rain
nice.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shipped like, I think it was Saturday it shipped or Friday it shipped. And it came here today. But in the process, I said, well, I wasn't ready for it to come in because I want to upgrade the memory and the little SSDs you can put in. So I wanted 2 1 terabytes just for caches.
Right.
Yeah.
You did that
You
on
know,
purpose. I know you
you
did.
know, so so I ordered those through B&H and they were on sale. So that was like $200 for 32 gigabytes and 2 1 terabytes SSDs. So they came in today. So I was able to put them right in and do everything.
Cool.
So now it's doing its
Yeah,
thing. Let
I
it
need
do
a
it.
nap. Okay. That's Ugreen. Is that the one you got?
Yeah, Ugreen. You're right there, Brenda. Different generation. So once it's all said and done, it's going to give me about 30, I think it's 30 terabytes free. And I've got 3 terabytes left on a 14. So I'm going to move all of that over, and then I'm going to merge all my big ones into that one and not copy anything, not
Right.
duplicate.
Yeah.
I'll tell it to skip everything, and that way I'll have one good clean copy of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'll take one of my 14s and I'll go ahead and reformat it, clean it off, and put everything back on that one. That'll give
Right.
me one of them that'll sit there that if something happened, I could reach over, unplug it, and go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the other 10 I got, and I think that 10 will be reformatted down. And you see, I might not even do that. I might just leave the other 14 where it's at. And move that. I'll see how much I've got. Move it over and use that on the Mac as the backup for things I'm looking for. Actually, I'm probably not even gonna need that. The Mac's gonna just be hardly anything anymore. But I'll have the hard drives in case something happens where I could just plug a hard drive in and I've got it, you know, got everything. I
Right.
could use it with my laptop and have everything on it.
Look, can't you put the NAS on your home network and then you can
I'm
read?
doing that. I'm doing that right now too. So it's gonna be on the network. I'll be able to access it everywhere. But I
Yeah,
want to have a backup copy in case something happens where I've got to get out this apartment quick. You know, if something happens where I need to grab one and go, knowing nothing's gonna happen to it.
Right.
uh-huh.
Because I've got a cloud backup service that I don't even know the name of it. Can't remember the name of it. But it copies every night. Then it goes to the cloud. That saved me once. I deleted a file accidentally,
Right.
and I was pissed.
Look
Can't
at,
believe I deleted
look
it.
at the wind there, Joe.
Yeah, don't be flying. Hey, go fly to Neo on that. See if it
And,
comes
and
Do
back.
look at it's snowing too.
Yeah, that's perfect weather for the Neo.
Send it.
The Neo, my new case arrived today
Oh, great.
Oh,
The-
it did?
Cool.
that fits the Neo, the goggles N3, and the motion controller and the charger.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Now you use the handheld motion controller?
Mm?
Use the
Yeah,
hand
the mo-
control motion controller?
Well, yeah, that's the one that came with the kit that I bought. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I bought it, that it came. It's called Motion Fly More Kit because it comes with the motion controller and the goggles N3.
That's what Joe does. He flies with the goggles and the motion controller too, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I use on my Avata 1 and my Avata 2.
But
Yeah,
he's,
it's smoother.
but
Yeah.
you're using different goggles. You're using the goggles 3,
I've got the Integras and the
Yeah.
3s.
the Integras.
Yeah.
I've got this is the new goggles N3 that's a bit
Oh, yeah.
like they're a bit like a box goggle. They've only got one screen that you look through two lenses at
Right.
instead of having two separate screens.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
again, they're only $229 instead of $500, and they're all 4. So
Here you go, Paul.
What do you got?
That's the 64 gigabyte Lexor SD cards, professional one.
Oh,
I had one of them. I told you the game the other night. I took it out the camera, went to put it in over here to read it, and it just split apart on me.
wow.
I could put it back together and get it to read, but it wouldn't write. So I was able to get the stuff off of it, and I still had a backup because my camera has 2 discs in it. So I said, well, that's it. I'm buying some discs. So I bought. They were on sale, $11 a piece, from
SD
$18 a
cards.
piece.
yeah.
SD cards, that's a good price.
Yeah, and these are the 4K models, the good ones.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. I ordered 3. Look how many I got. Right? Got 2, right?
Yeah.
They came in separate packages, and the other one says I'll get it tomorrow. How's that?
Was it
It
through
came
the
in
mail?
separate packages on the same truck.
The mail?
No, Amazon.
Amazon. Oh, the Amazon truck.
So the truck dropped off 2 of them today, separate packages, and then the other one is another package coming. Well, I'll take these cards, and these will go. I got 3 cameras. they'll go into my cameras. They'll be the primaries. And then the ones I've got right now, I'll put in the case to be my backups. So I never carry backups because I got two in the lens, two in the camera anyway.
Yeah.
All my cameras have two. But lately I've been running out of here in a hurry, getting out there and not having two camera. No, I'll leave them here. I'll leave one here. That way I'll have some. I'm gonna attach it to my strap because my strap's always with me.
You see that? Is it showing it?
Show up.
No, we're not seeing anything. Mark, are you trying
No,
to
what's
share
anything?
something?
I put it in front of my camera to see if it would, what's it? The green screen on Zoom. It doesn't show anything other than a face. So I will have to turn the background off. There we go. You see it now?
Yep. 256, yep.
How much you pay for that?
That was let me have a quick look because I forgot. I got that off Amazon. They're Lexars.
Yeah. So I got a 128 A2 for $35.
Where the hell is it? Orders.
Free.
Where
Yeah.
the orders?
I'm going to show you something.
There we go.
Look what I'm standing next to.
Oh, DJI.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
Lord.
not open yet.
DJI
They're
sucks.
not open yet, but
I see somebody moving inside.
yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is they're not open. I don't think they open until 10. Actually, they've got a. If I look in there, they've got a DJI 1000 fully charged. Yeah, they've just opened. Yeah, they've just opened.
Go in and buy the DJI 1000.
Okay, yeah. They've just PayPal me the money and I'll go and buy it.
I can just
It's
say,
back up to
guys,
449. I looked this morning. Mine came in the other day.
$1,369.
79.
I'm glad you got it there, Lance.
£79 for 4. So
Oh,
that's
4. Oh, okay.
like just short of £20 each.
That's about the same price here. Because I think it was 40.
Lance is
42.
Yeah, but these are
Wait, I'm going to show you something.
Yeah, I went up the stairs in the dark.
Don't forget these are 256s.
There we go. How do you
My
like
phone's
that?
about to die. I'm plugging it in.
Nice.
256 up to 205 megabits per second
That's cool.
read and
10
150
a.m.
U3 V30 A2 4K. Yeah. So they're 150 write speed and
Oh, okay.
205 read speed.
Oh, nice. I think I got 200 and 100 in the 128 that I got.
Yeah, because the Mini 4 Pro is a bit bloody awkward. It doesn't work properly if it's not a fast write speed.
That's why I got 200 for possible Mini 4 adding later.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I
It
bought
happens every hour.
SanDisk ones first, and they arrived, and the damn things wouldn't read them at all.
Thank you.
So
Okay.
I just, these are
I've
fake.
got a SanDisk 128.
Yeah, I just said these are fake. I want my money back.
Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'm on my computer.
Oh,
Can
I
you hear me?
actually bought that 128 from DJI itself,
and
and they charged me $35, which is what, £17,
about
give or take, 17, 18 pounds.
mm,
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. I had to switch to my computer.
So the next game that's on is Duke versus Ole Miss at 8
No,
o'clock.
I-
Ole Miss is gonna roll.
Let's go.
I got to look at that game too. I got to watch it because on the sidelines, it might be Nate Shepard from Mandeville because he
Oh,
goes there
he-
next year.
He
Yeah,
was-
he actually he already graduated from Mandeville.
Oh,
He
okay.
graduated in December.
so which team is he going to be on the sideline?
Duke, but he won't. He
Duke.
might be on the sideline, but he's not going to be playing yet.
Okay.
You'll see him because he's got a broken ankle right above his ankle, a fibula
Oh,
broke. So he's on
oh,
he's got a boot on, but he's got like a little rolling type of scooter.
Ah,
He's got that for a couple more weeks. So if he went to the
yeah,
game,
man,
which I'm pretty sure he's probably invited. So he
Talking about red shirt guys and guys that are injured. Did you see that Georgia guy step out onto the field and knock the ref over?
no, it didn't.
He was I don't know if he's a red shirt freshman. His name was Jones, was his last name. I think it was Parker Jones on Georgia. He wasn't suited up. He had his jersey on. He stepped under the white line. The referee ran right into him, flagged him. This is when Georgia ran all the way down to like the 5-yard line. 15-yard penalty, came back, had to settle for I don't even think they got a field goal.
Wow.
so that game is being played in Caesars Superdome in New Orleans.
Yeah,
It is.
it's the All-State Sugar Bowl.
yes.
quarterfinal.
So I'm sure that coach is yelling at him at halftime. Cost him a
Give him
touchdown.
a good old spray.
Yeah, it's like that got me after the Rose Bowl quarterfinal yesterday. They handed out all these bloody trophies. There's another games to go before they have. Well, there's three other quarterfinals, 2 semi-finals, and a final to go yet.
So Dominic, is all going on tonight?
I'm not totally sure, probably. As far as I know.
If he
Yeah,
is,
I haven't seen anything.
it's his conservative gimp.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, I'm not in front of the TV anymore, Joe. What's going on?
Whoa, right down the
Touchdown.
sideline.
Donald.
On the kickoff.
Hey,
Run
guys.
it all the way back.
He took
Who
a
did?
kickoff all the way back.
Which team?
On the kickoff, 19-3.
Mhm.
Oh,
Notre Dame.
Notre
Notre
Dame.
Dame.
Okay, good.
Ray Kelly's on at midnight.
98
Look
yards.
at all the other
Midnight.
the other fans sitting there
11
just
a.m.
kind of like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Depends
go
on
down
which
and
time zone you're in.
rewind it.
Lloyd
I'm
should,
upstairs.
Lloyd should know if Art's conservative is on tonight because he should be on it.
Mm.
98 yards.
No, that's a
98
good
yard
return.
kickoff return. Hey Don, how you
Awesome.
doing?
Donald.
Doing good.
Donald's not on. He's watching the game. He's got to be.
Donald didn't watch games.
Donald doesn't watch
Donald's an
games.
adult.
Yes, Art is doing his show tonight,
Yeah, right.
I think. Let me double check. He sent me he sent me a thing yesterday and I don't pay attention to him. So.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to him either.
Boy, that boy can pick him up and lay him down, can he?
Yeah,
Well, I'll tell you what.
people who are on his show don't pay attention to him either.
I know, yeah.
Especially when he's
Uh,
drinking.
Yeah.
No, come to think of it,
I'm froze.
I haven't got anything from him.
Where did it?
Yeah,
go?
no, he may, I don't know if he's doing the show or not.
20
Oh,
to
Art?
3.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he's doing his
I don't know either.
yeah, he does it at 7 and
Yeah,
I
we'll
haven't
check
got a
later.
link, so yeah.
Yeah, that's
Got an
2
hour
hours
still.
on.
I mean, he put a video up today, which was one of the videos he did while he was over in the Philippines. So it
Mm.
Well,
took him
he's
8 months to put up.
It's taken 8
Huh.
months to edit. Yeah, that's about
Yeah.
right for me. It would take me 8 months to edit something.
Hey,
well,
Notre Dame has never beaten anybody, have they?
They've never beaten Georgia. Notre Dame has beaten a lot of people.
the problem Art was having was he was having problems with his
Oh,
computer and it was showing it was corrupted files and he thought he'd lost them, and so now he's getting these back, and you know,
yeah, he bought a dodgy computer, didn't he?
yeah. Yeah, he did.
I think it's actually that it was a dodgy art rather than a dodgy computer, to be honest. What the hell is going on?
I don't know. What is?
Yeah.
My internet, my IPTV app's not getting a signal at the moment.
Oh,
Well, I was just froze a second ago.
It does that every now and again.
Don, what are you working on? You still
Still working on the
that
for the buggy.
box for the buggy?
I've got my
hey,
The buggy box.
Yeah.
a buggy box.
I'm out working
Coming
on it a little bit at a
soon.
time. I have my front piece
Let's see if
cut
it's
out and ready to affix.
looks-
I have got my doors templated out, and so I got this one. I already got this side done. I'm getting ready to transfer the template to the other side.
Sky Sports NFL. I think they're showing it. Are are the two teams in red helmet, red shirts,
Yeah, the red,
Yeah.
red Georgia and the one gold helmets,
Goal is Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
with white shirts and gold trousers?
Yeah.
It's on Sky Sports. I don't need
Oh,
to.
great.
I don't need to have my IPTV and watch it on ESPN. I can
Mm-hmm.
That was not pass interference. He had his head turned back, and they were both going for the ball, and they could fight. They had their hands on each other. They let that one play. How many times the receiver at the last minute pushes the defender off?
Yeah.
And they don't call it. Because the defender's always usually looking the other way, and that little shovel knock him just far enough away. Yeah, Notre Dame wants this one bad. This is the number 2 team in the nation against the number 17.
Who's the
But they got to
number?
be careful what they wish for. They got to play Penn State. They don't want that.
Who's the number 2 team?
Georgia.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't want
They're
to.
not playing
They don't
like a
want to play
number
Penn
2
State.
team.
No.
Well, it's already set who they play next.
Well, they're not set yet. They still got whoever
Well,
wins this one plays
it
somebody
depends
else.
Who wins the next game? Yeah.
Yeah, they've got to win this one. Let's see if I got it. Penn State just won, didn't they?
Yeah.
let's see, Ohio State. Okay, it doesn't tell me who's going to be playing the next two games on the 9th and the 10th are the Orange and Cotton Bowl.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be between Penn State, Texas, Ohio State, and whoever wins this. And I don't know which one plays where. Because I've just got the schedule.
That's the wrong bleeding one.
But I tell you what, the best thing that could happen for Notre Dame is if they win this thing, they don't get to play Penn State next.
Yeah, Duke and
They have
Ole
a
Miss
shot on winning.
in the Gator Bowl.
Let's see.
And you got North Texas versus Texas State in the First Responder Bowl. When's that on? 6 Eastern tomorrow.
See the bracket. Okay. Whoever wins this game plays Penn State in the Orange Bowl. Texas is going to play Ohio State. Ohio State.
You've
So
got
it's Texas number 5 against Ohio State number 8, and then Penn State number 6 against whoever wins this.
yeah.
I got to go look at that bracket I made. I think I've won every game.
What have you got? Minnesota versus Virginia Tech. Buffalo. What's that in? The Duke's Mayo Bowl. Fucking hell. Buffalo versus Liberty in the Bahamas Bowl. Well, it's all right if you go out to the Bahamas to play it.
Yeah, it'd be great to go to the Bahamas.
Yeah. North Dakota State versus Montana State in the FCS Championship.
Walk down, baby.
And Penn State are playing Boise State. Oh, no, they beat Boise State.
Yeah, they beat Boise.
That was
They beat the hell out
yesterday.
of Boise State.
31-14 yesterday.
Yep. Ohio State beat the hell out of Oregon.
Yeah, I watched that. That was the one where they were giving out trophies at the end of it. And I'm thinking, it's only a quarter final. What the hell?
Yeah, that's for the bowl. Because they'll get trophies tonight. Whoever wins this, they'll get the Sugar Bowl trophies. All the players that win will get a ring, like a championship ring, says Sugar Bowl champions. Then they go to the next.
But the Sugar Bowl isn't, or the final of the Sugar Bowl isn't.
They call it a quarterfinal, but it's played at the Sugar Bowl.
Right.
That's the bowl game right now, the Sugar Bowl, but it's a quarterfinal game.
Okay. So it's a quarter final of like the national championships.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's like.
Mm.
Yeah. So, yeah, because look on the field, you'll see it'll say All States Sugar Bowl.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they called
the
it.
big thing.
What
Yeah,
did
they used to have
call
their
it,
own
though?
stadium.
The Rose Bowl. They called it the Wiseman Trophy or something.
That might be like a most valuable player trophy in that.
No, because they had an MVP for the offense and an MVP for the defense.
So maybe it was
As
somebody
well.
they named the trophy after somebody that was just like a
I think it
coach
was
or
a
something.
company
It could be. It probably you're right. Probably
because it was the chief exec of the company that
because
gave it
it's all
over.
commercial now.
Yeah.
Because this will be the Sugar Bowl trophy tonight will be the All State Sugar Bowl trophy.
Mm.
So Lloyd, you
Yeah.
got common sense. You got some common sense here. Dominic, you
Sometimes.
got some common sense. I know Donald does. So they came out and they said that the terrorist attack in New Orleans was a lone wolf.
Right,
Heard
They
that
said the
before.
one in Las Vegas was a lone wolf.
Yeah, bollocks.
right.
They said there were some coincidences that both of them were stationed at the same base. Both of them were in
Mm.
Afghanistan. They don't know if they were there together. Both of them rented the car from the same place.
Have they determined that they were both stationed
Well,
together? Because
They're
last I
stationed at the
saw,
same bases. We don't know what time though. They're still checking.
okay,
But just my question: you got 5 or 6 coincidences there.
Yeah.
They're telling me they
You
might
are-
have done. They knew they were doing it.
Well, the other thing in my mind though, Joe, is if the government had any inkling of what's going on, they're gonna cover it up. They're not gonna tell you.
well,
Yeah.
here's the other side of that is, first off, while it's, as I heard them saying today in one of the press conferences, this is still ongoing. What they knew yesterday, what they thought they knew yesterday turned out to be proven wrong. But what they know today, tomorrow may be wrong too. And the FBI agent says, because of the fact that we have had the tradition of not being transparent, we're trying to be as transparent as we can now. So
Mhm.
the information may change.
Yeah,
And
right.
as the governor of Louisiana said, we don't want to tell the bad guys exactly what we're looking for and why we're looking and where we're looking. Because otherwise, or what things we're doing for security
Exactly.
for the game tonight. So
Well, the other problem is both of them are dead,
yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, yeah.
so they can't be
Yeah.
questioned or whatever.
Right,
the-
but they can look at their history. They didn't rent the cars from the same places. They used the same app to rent the
the same app.
cars.
Same
Yeah.
Now
app.
here's the thing. What they're thinking, maybe this is one of those terrorist things where, hey, if you're going to do a terrorist thing, you might want to rent through this.
Yeah.
Here's a
That's
terrorist
what I think.
app of the day.
It might be.
There's some suspicions that rather than them being connected, although there is a coincidence and it would make you, common sense would say that, but what they're thinking is these may be, and this is what's going on in a lot of places, is because of the guy that drove through the thing in Germany,
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
it's not copycats, but it's making these others say, hey, that's
Yeah, I could do
Let's-
that. Yep.
yeah,
We could
let's
do it
try
that way.
And
Yeah.
they're still connected, they're loosely connected with a terrorist organization and
Right.
stuff like that. I think the one in Vegas, though, is probably more politically motivated because he did park in front of Trump Hotel and burned a
Yeah, I guarantee that
Tesla.
was.
Yeah.
So whether he was meaning it as a terrorist act in support of ISIS or something like that, or was he just meaning it as a political statement? And I think the latter is true on the Las Vegas one. The problem is, yes, I think there's probably, some, and there's going to be more of these. I can just about guarantee
Oh
you.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and the one thing we can guarantee is if Art does go on tonight, he'll be talking about that all bloody night.
Mm.
Yeah, I got to the point yesterday, and I was a little cranky last night with somebody, and I apologize today for him, but I just had enough. I was just like, I was so inundated because, as I explained to them, I'm dealing with stuff in my real life that, sad as it is, that stuff there didn't affect me personally, but the stuff that I'm dealing with did affect me personally, as you would know, Mark.
Oh yeah.
Going through I'm dealing with grief, and getting through the holiday season was a bitch. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So, but to answer your question, and I did talk to somebody in law enforcement, and there's going to be more. And the fact
it's not just the grief either, Lloyd. It's all the bureaucracy paperwork you've got to get through.
Oh my God,
Yep.
yes. Yeah.
I
We
know.
have now to find the probate forms and
Yeah.
will of my mum's grandmother,
Yep.
whose name is on the grave that she's going to be put in, so that we can transfer them deeds across to my.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, we went through that with my sister when she passed away back in 68. And my grandfather, his name was on the grave, but he died the week before and was buried in the military cemetery. So then we had to go over to my grandmother's, who was my mom's stepmother, and have her and her half brother sign it over to my parents so that they could bury my sister in that empty grave next to my biological grandmother, because they weren't going to use the grave. So
my mum died about 70 years ago.
Yeah.
My mum's mother died 45 years ago. So we've got to try and figure out where the hell that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was fortunate that my boys knew law enforcement. This funeral home that I used for Judy was started by some law enforcement people that got tired of people getting ripped off. Every time they had to put an officer, lay an officer to rest, the family had to go through hell with these funeral homes. So these guys retired from law enforcement and started their own funeral home, and they really took care of it. And I was having my wife buried in the VA cemetery, the Veterans Cemetery. So
it's not the funeral home that's causing the problem.
No.
It's the council that own the cemetery.
Yeah, right. Well, ours was a government cemetery, the VA cemetery. So they have all my paperwork. They probably know when I had my first pimple on my ass. They've got so much crap on me. So, so that fortunately, but I'm still, as a matter of fact, I got to thinking the other day, I never got my widower social security benefits. And, it's only like $200, but hell.
Georgia got a touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
About to get a flag too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Joe,
they're only going 1 point though.
These guys are going to, there's people that are radicalized, and they're going to do their thing regardless. And we're going to see more and more of it.
No, I was thinking he should have got a flag for the celebration afterwards.
That was a cracking catch.
Yeah, when he threw that ball down and spun it, they usually give him a flag.
Really? Why?
Because in college they don't want the celebration.
Does it really hurt anything?
Oh, I agree, but they do. Usually, if they spun it, then he started dancing. That usually gets him a flag, and it's after the play. They'll give it on the kickoff,
Yeah.
But you're right there, Lloyd. A lot of people they have their own mindset. Like my sister in Vegas. I don't even want to talk to her half the time.
Yeah.
Because of her mindset. I almost sent her a mug with Donald Trump's picture on it.
Yeah. That's the other, that's the problem. But I think I don't think this next year is going to be as merry as we're hoping it's going to be. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong.
That the way you said that then made me think, what a cracking thing for a coffee mug that would be. Donald Trump's face on one side and then the writing on the back of it.
Yeah.
It says, "Make America great again."
No, one mug for.
I don't think this year is going to be as merry as we want it to be. Yeah, that would.
Yeah.
No,
I could put on there. My year's going to be better than your year.
Well,
I'm gonna be happy than you.
No, you put every good mug deserves another mug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
but I tell you, today I had to go pay a bill, and I reached on the next to my bed where I got my at nighttime the 357 actually stays under a pillow because it's not going anywhere, and it's perfectly safe because it's in a holster. So I leave it underneath the pillow on the side. So I reached back there and grabbed it because I could just, instead of clipping it, I could stick it in my back pocket, right?
Right.
So I picked it up and I started walking up front and I said, oh, hell no. Went and put it back and I went and got the 9mm with the 20.1 and I put the holster on and just put it on my hip. So I walked around. Everything I did today was open carry.
Yeah.
You know, just
I
walk
don't
with
I
it.
don't leave home without it. I don't, because
I never got a second look either.
and you won't. Most of the time they're used to it now, especially if you're like in a constitutional carry state, they're not going to look at it.
Yeah. Well, there's an open carry, constitutional carry, and all veterans can carry.
Right, right.
So I got all three.
Oh, great. Good to hear.
But I hadn't worn that holster before. I just bought. It's a Kydex with the leather backing. And I
Right.
stuck that on there and snapped it right in and went about my business. I had to go pay my daughter's bill that I got for it. She can't pay me right now. It's all right. I got the money from the bill. So I lended it $1,200, got the $1,200 back on the loan, put it back in my account, and now I paid the first payment on it. So now the first payment's back on what she owed me. You know, I tell you what, I'll be honest with you. I'm upset with her. If she's got a 7-to-7 job, go take it. If she didn't have a job, if she didn't have a job and she was really trying to get a job, I had the money to cover her for a couple of months, I would. But this happens too much.
Yeah.
The best job she ever had was a bartender. She was making big money. She was making $400 a day at walk-ons.
Okay.
You see this game right now? If she was at walk-ons, she'd make $400 or $500, maybe $600 by being a bartender during the game. Oh, Lord help me.
One day you learn who your friends are and busted friends.
No audio.
No audio.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
She was just saying, shut up, Joe.
Shut up, Joe.
Well, you couldn't hear it anyway with my friggin' dogs. Hang on a second.
There's no way to highlight that and play it with the sound.
I am the foggiest idea whether that was a fumble and a recovery.
I didn't see it.
1st and 10. Must have been a fumble recovery.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what happened.
Oh, look at him.
There's a holding's coming
And
back.
there was a flag and there was a fumble.
Man.
Well, the fumble don't count.
Must have been an illegal man downfield.
That's probably a holding or something. Bought a Powerball ticket the other day, not one number on it. I
I
figured
hate
for
that.
New Year's I'd give it a chance. Oh my God.
You're right, Brenda.
Yeah, you'll appreciate this, Lloyd. Let me see if you can see it. You know what that is, right?
Can't see it.
Skillcraft military pin.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I used to have boxes of them damn things.
I've still got about 8 in the box.
Oh, do you?
Incomplete.
Yeah, my son will come over and he'll start writing with it, and when he goes to walk away, I just take it out of his hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then,
Those were, I
Don't
tell
touch
you
that.
what, they were cheap pins, but they were damn good, you know?
Yeah, they're good pins.
Yeah. Yeah, I used
There's
to,
nothing to them. It's just a little bit of pin, you know.
yeah, just a plain old pin,
It says
yeah.
Skillcraft U.S. government on them.
Yeah. Well, mine actually had stamped on the bottom, the lower end of the plastic, right on the side, property of U.S. government. Is that what it says? Yeah, okay,
It says
yeah.
U.S. government.
Yeah. That's what mine had, so. Yep.
Yeah, I love
Well,
these. This is the only one I keep in my pocket.
And
Just about got the first down.
yeah, those, been a long time since I saw the last one of those. I went through a lot of them, but, they give
Well,
us
Yeah.
like a box a week out of supply, but we were supposed to use them when we're out working on the flight lines and stuff. So everybody said, "Oh, I loaned them all out. I need another box," you know?
You had a good supply, Chief. You
Yeah,
wouldn't have
we
had
did.
me. You wouldn't
Yeah,
have had me.
oh, I know. We had a pretty good supply chief. He ran the tool room fairly, but he also, made sure that, of course, what really was good was when I got to work when I injured my arm and I was taking off the flight line, they threw me into the supply room. So that's when I really,
Yeah,
he'd order
really got
like,
what you wanted.
well, yeah, he'd order like 6 cases of those things at a time. And then, I remember the year that they made us, they limited the amount of toilet paper we could use
Yeah.
because, yeah, they actually, and this was the stupid thing because of paper shortage. It's under Jimmy Carter, bless his heart.
Yeah, it was.
But
I remember.
it was like 1977 or something like that, 78. And they actually put out a memorandum that the commander had to read at shift change that morning, the morning between the night shift and day shift, and had to read it again in the evening shift. We all had to stand there, and he says, "Guys, I hate to read this." He says, "But you're allowed 2 squares. You're allowed 2 wipes per sit, 2 squares per wipe, and we were allowed to have 4 squares of toilet paper when we sat down on the toilet." And they literally they killed thousands of trees printing it all out because commander had to read it, and they sent it to everybody. So, so a lot of guys were taking those and using them for toilet paper.
Yeah. What you do when you run out of toilet paper, use the orders.
Yeah, that was it. But what we ended up doing is, because toilet papers were disappearing by the case, and it was amazing. The next day, there were 20 cases of toilet paper sitting there in the middle of the shop.
Yep.
Nobody asked where they came from. Nobody, it's because everybody had at least 1 case at home, and we all brought a case back with us.
Yeah, when I was in Hawaii, I was invited to one of the master gunnery sergeants' Hawaiian parties for Christmas. And I go out there, and you could tell the difference between military toilet paper where it was wrapped. And I went to the bathroom, and he's got about 6 rolls in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I was a supply chief. And I went back and I did some research because I was new at that place. I went to some research on the toilet paper because it was the second place I had been to that had 6, 7 rolls. And the places that the people worked at were ordering cases about twice a month. Right?
Yeah.
And I said, due to the availability of toilet paper, I put it out on a memo. Due to the availability of toilet paper, I said that to receive a roll of toilet paper, I need the core back. I said, we having a shortage of getting them in? And we weren't.
Yep.
I just wasn't going to buy them. I
Right.
said,
Yeah.
if you need 10 rolls, I need 10 cores.
Yeah.
And guess what? My boss, the captain, backed me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
backed me. Oh, I had people pissed off with the pins. They were using pins. They were coming every week wanting 12 pins. I
Yeah.
put out a memo. I said, I'm gonna start giving out refills because the refills were 1/3 the cost.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
So I give them a refill. I said, well, we need the pin. I said, don't throw it away. It's not a throwaway. It's a refillable pin. So I started giving out the
When were you
refills.
in?
I
were
was
you
in
in?
from 1974 to 1987.
No, you and I were in to do it because I enlisted in 74 and I got out in 80. So I was in the Air Force though.
But I was a bitch when it came to supply. I knew my purchasing manual, 4216 Echo back to back, 4414. I knew all of that.
Yeah.
And I'd get a I had a when I was at maintenance, especially in Camp Smith, I was the supply chief in maintenance. And I'm
Right.
sitting down there and I put a timestamp on the gunny's desk. He said, what's this for? I said, because y'all been having an issue with time frames and everybody's been bitching about it. And this is when I went down there and I knew the time frame problem. I knew why
Right.
it was there. So I had a purchasing background. As soon as I got there, my first day, I called back up to Monroe, the guy who worked with me, and I said, okay, I want 32 blanket purchase agreements. And I went each category so I could go out in town. It was already negotiated. I didn't have to deal with the military side. I could just get them because we beat the
Right.
price. So he said, I was wondering if you're going to do that. So I had 32 accounts. And then I put a date stamp on the gunny's desk. I said, when they bring you one, I want you to date stamp it and sign off on it. When it comes to me, I'm going to date stamp it and sign off on it. So it shows how long it took from you to me. And then I'll date stamp it when I fill it and when they pick it up.
Right.
It went from 26 days average to 2 days, like
Yeah.
within a day. And he
that-
said, well, I don't understand this. I said, well, you didn't have somebody doing their job.
We're gonna
That's all it
start.
was.
We're gonna start calling Joe Radar now.
Did anybody figure out whether Art's going on tonight?
I haven't got anything from him
I haven't
yet.
gotten any notice.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah.
anything. Well, he's still got time
Yeah, you won't get notice until
till he's
Well-
ready to do it.
half an
Yeah,
hour
but
before he starts.
he sends me a link.
In another hour.
Yeah, he sends me a link usually well in advance. I usually get it the day before. So
Well, he goes on at 7 o'clock Eastern time, doesn't he?
right. No, 7 o'clock
Central time.
Central time. Yeah.
8
My
Eastern.
time.
No, mountain time, innit?
No.
No, it's 6 o'clock Mountain Time.
Colorado.
Yeah. It's 12 o'clock midday here.
Yeah, it's 12. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here when he goes on.
No, it'll be midnight. No, yeah, it'll be 1 o'clock. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not showing anything.
Because Ray's on from 12 till 1.
Ray's on in 20
Actually,
minutes.
it says notify me. It says 1/2/25, 7 p.m. Yeah, he's got it listed. Here's the link.
I'll let you know in just a minute. I just messaged him.
Yeah, there's the link right there. It says live in 78 minutes. That's what it's saying.
Yep. He says he's doing a show tonight. Okay.
Yep.
But so it says 78 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
about right. 78 minutes because it's an hour and 18.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he took over Ken
10:42
Heron's time
here.
slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever Ken Heron was on, which was 7 o'clock.
He didn't take
Eastern,
over shit. He might be on
Yeah.
at the same time as Ken Herring used to get
He's
along.
on at the same time. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, Don.
Yeah.
So you
you
got
are
another hour. We got another hour.
But this is a show you can watch and probably will not have to see Bucky or
But then again,
Hilda.
he
There we
I
go.
don't
moved.
want to see none of them.
He
I
moved.
don't even want to hear the
these-
jokes. What are you talking about?
He moved
Yeah,
to
what it-
these days to avoid the football matches,
Mm.
and tonight he starts at the same time as Dukes versus Old Miss.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's
No,
Uh,
Once a
he
year.
moved to these days so that he could actually be on Uncle Bill's show. So Uncle Bill would have his show on Saturday nights and he could be
Mm.
on. That's why he shifted all this stuff around.
No, he's
Mm.
the excuse
Well,
that he was losing
oh, I know.
football games.
Yeah, that's what
I
he.
know.
That's
He
what he
didn't lose
said.
anybody to football games.
He's
He
actually
was.
people watching him now than he had when he was on during the football games.
I know.
The
I just
sooner
am
you
there.
people realize that it is a good thing that people don't watch.
You're right, Don.
That
I'm
is
just
really, we're a bunch of people who we kind of hang out with each other, but we don't have a lot of exposure. That's a good thing.
yeah.
yeah, I heard a good joke yesterday.
Mm.
Oh.
There's this guy, he had these three girls and he was trying to decide which one he really loved and which one he wanted to marry. So he said, well, I'll put them to a test. He said, so he gave each one of them $5,000 to see what they would do with it. First girl went out there and she bought a whole bunch of clothes for the guy and came out and said, hey, I want to make you look a lot better. I think we need to dress you better. So he said, okay. Next one came out. She bought him like an Xbox, bought him a big screen TV and everything. And she said, I know you want all of this, because this will, you have fun with all of this stuff. He said, okay. The third one invested the money, made $10,000 and gave him back $5,000. So he decided, I'll just marry the one with the biggest boobs.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Yep, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
Got me.
I like the one that says, if I had 10 cents for every gender there is in the United States now, I'd have 20 cents.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll piss a few people off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, that's the joke that's one of the two jokes that got Rob Schneider banned from Canada for life.
Really?
Oh,
He got pulled off the damn stage. He was at a fundraiser. The problem is the person complaining said it was just, they were derogatory jokes and people were laughing at him. It was terrible.
Wow.
we had a similar problem here with a comedian. Actually, it's a comedian's daughter that actually took up being a comedian, and she was making jokes about every how do
Group.
we say, every minority, and people, they did, they didn't know, not many people knew about her, but suddenly she went from being a comedian's daughter to being a famous support act for one of Australia's favourite comedians. So it's, as I said, it's it's like the Streisand effect. Instead of just pushing her aside, they've made her famous.
Yeah. Yeah.
The comedian is Fiona O'Loughlin, who's a really good Australian comedian. I think she's hilarious. And her daughter, Biddy, Biddy, I don't know what the name is, Biddy O'Loughlin,
Bridget.
probably, yeah. And she went from being some obscure person that, open mic night and did a few things. And then she went to another open mic and did exactly the same jokes. And she got banned from that. She got cancelled and banned from that venue. And then
Right.
Famous Australian comedian Isaac Butterfield saw her work and made her the opening act of his sellout tour. So she's gone from being nothing to being instantly famous because she got cancelled. How's that for
Yeah,
stupidity?
yeah,
As I
Yep.
said, it's the Streisand effect. They've made her, instead of trying to cancel her, they've made her into a national celebrity
right.
to the point where I didn't know about her because I didn't know, but I knew her mother, Fiona. And when
Right.
they started talking about her, I went to YouTube to find out about her, and I think, oh, great, she's actually funny. You know, an Australian comedian that is funny. They're hard to find.
Yeah.
Very hard to find. And if you do find them, they're usually dead. You know,
Or
the
arrested.
comedians from 40. No, what I mean is the comedians are like, 80 and 90 years old that died.
Barry Humphries.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's hard to find funny comedians these days,
It is.
especially in Australia.
Or
Especially
it's
the
an
ones on the
Australian
ABC.
comedian. You can find
What's that?
Australian comedians that were funny
Mm,
15
They're just
years
not from
ago,
us.
and then
Yeah.
once they made it big, they tamed down.
yeah, that's the trouble. They have to stay within their.
Trouble is,
Don, what are you working on in your garage?
comedians seem to think that they have to do everything to match the political stand of the time.
I got all the pieces for my box ready to go. Now I'm ready to put in some supports around the edge of the trunk
Oh,
space
okay.
to hold up the other edge of the box. So I've got some angled aluminum I'm cutting
Right.
slots into so I can bend to match the curve. These are just basically I'm just curving
It is Rico.
the angle aluminum so that I'm
Right.
able to bend it slightly. It'll be riveted in on the sides and on the back for support of the
Okay.
box.
Mhm.
The box is ready to jigsaw the doors actually out, but that's a step that I'm just kind of like, let's leave that for a different day.
Yeah. Don't
I
get
got
ahead of
things
yourself.
kind of lined up, and every big step, I just kind of want to think about it for a bit.
Yeah, don't get ahead of yourself.
And so I'm just, this is an easy step, just kerfing out these pieces of aluminum
Right.
Mhm.
and getting them in place. And then I'll pop rivet those down for the supports.
Now,
And
is this
then-
for your dune buggy?
Yeah,
The back of
Okay.
it.
this
Yeah.
this is for the
It's been the
Gonzo
ongoing
buggy.
saga
The
recently.
back seat here will be boxed in
Oh,
completely.
okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool.
The trunk space. And
Yeah.
there is like a front piece where it's cut out for the wheel wells. And there is the actual, I don't know if you can see,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but that's a center divider and the
Mm.
top.
Okay,
Awesome.
cool.
So getting all the pieces kind of lined out.
If I come up there one of these days, I want to go riding in that thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure. It's
I'll be right over.
$5 a mile.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Yeah.
we do 30 miles an
I
hour.
got enough for about a block. I can afford to drive a block then.
Well,
How much-
okay. It's $5 a mile, but you actually have to pay for 5 miles straight up. So you might as well take the full 5 miles instead of just a block.
That's true.
You-
That's true.
You have to pay for 5 miles. I get to pick the
Up
path.
front,
And so
yeah.
once we get 5 miles out of town, you're welcome to walk back or pay for another 5 miles back in. That works.
Oh, that's my life too. I would probably not. Yeah.
Lloyd, you would be very welcome to sit in that passenger seat.
Lloyd, once you got 5 miles out of town, you might as well get out and get a taxi back. It'd be cheaper.
Well, depending on how rough riding that is, I may want to walk back.
Well, there's
Hmm.
that about it.
Yeah.
Lance, are you still there?
Might be.
I
He
was going
might.
to tell him I
never-
downloaded I've downloaded and installed Fortnite. So
Yeah.
There you go.
we'll see.
So you're gonna start playing Fortnite?
I don't know. I've got it installed. I'll open it up and look at it and see what I think. And if it's like, okay. If not,
You load it from the what's it?
uh, yeah,
Whatever the hell it's called.
yeah. I've got mine installed from the Epic Store.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not called. I don't think it was called Epic, the one that they were getting it from. It was somewhat like that, though.
Steam.
Hmm?
It's usually from Steam, I thought.
Well, yeah, I could have got it off Steam as well, but
Well, I took this 8 gigabytes out of that NAS system and put 16 gigabytes in, right?
Yeah.
Put 32 in instead of having an 8. So I got 32 16s in there now. This sells for $20, $18.99 on Amazon.
Mhm.
When I took the ones out of my big unit, that's 16 I had. No, it was a 32, it was 16. I think it was a 16. I sold that sucker $50.
Yeah.
I put it on eBay and got $50 for it. Might have been a 32, but I got $50 for it.
Memory card.
Yeah, just one. It was RAM.
Yeah.
oh, RAM.
Yeah, RAM.
Yeah.
I put two 32s. I put two 16s in there. I got 32 now. I had 16 only. So it was a 16. I got $50 for it. It only cost me for the two here with the RGB that the lights change on it.
Right.
It only cost me 127, so it only cost me 75 to upgrade. I'm thinking about putting this one on eBay. I got to look at my Surface. I think my Surface has 16 in it.
You got it? Yep, you got it.
Yeah, my Surface I think has a 16 in it already. But if it only, I don't think it. I don't buy them with 8. I get them with 16 minimum.
That was
I
not
gotta
a field goal either.
see if I can put that anywhere first.
You let dog. I swear to God.
Field goal still doesn't put them out of reach.
Mm.
It'll give them 13-point lead. 13 point. Oh, he missed it. Oh, he got it.
Just squeaked
got
it
it.
high, didn't he?
2010.
Well, I'm telling you, I thought he was gonna miss that one.
Because at the end it curved like that and went
Yeah, that
just right
curve I
next
thought was
to the
gonna
post.
curve it out.
Yep.
2010 now. Is it?
23-10.
23
Oh,
to
it's
10.
gone up.
Hey,
23-10.
look at it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, he just made it.
Mm.
Yeah, they're gonna have to score one more time though, there, Paul.
I'll tell you what. That guy that catches the ball and puts it there for him to kick don't have very long before he actually kicks it, does he?
Oh, it's not.
If it had been about half a second later, the guy had been kicking fresh air.
Yeah, it's all timed out. The kicker at Mandeville says that it's 3.2 seconds. That's what he said. I asked him, said from the time that ball snapped, he says, I started counting in my head. He said, as soon as they snap it, I hear the count. I start counting in my head, knowing I've got to have my foot where the ball's at 3 seconds. Because that's how they work on it, for 3 seconds.
Yeah. Because
He said that 3.2 seconds has got to be coming off.
And there's more of a chance of them blocking it or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen people get in there in 2 seconds.
I mean, what's it? Who was it the other night that had two blocked, 2 field goal attempts blocked?
Mm.
Yeah. I don't like the way they're doing that film because they're keeping the bottom on too high. the strip on the bottom with the scores, when they put it on there, it's too high on the screen.
I don't know. Ours isn't.
Because they're putting all the little ESPN news on the bottom. They need to drop it a little bit.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm not watching it on ESPN, so it's just it's a short line across the bottom. Oh, that was a
I
good
got
one.
like a double line.
Yeah. Georgia just got a long way down the field then.
Yeah, Notre Dame's gonna have to score again. And preferably a touchdown, because 3 points could on, they might wind up getting a touchdown and going for 2.
Mm.
Look at there.
Yep.
They're gonna score.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What you guys got to score again. Now they're doing no huddles, they're rushing them. So Notre Dame's not able to adjust too much.
Look, he just got 8 on the second down.
Yep. But now the field's starting to get condensed. Now they got to do precise stuff.
First down.
Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't like the cut. I don't like the way they're doing the camera.
No, I don't either.
Now you see that field? When they don't use that field,
Well,
they roll it up.
they actually lost distance instead of gaining it. This next one.
Yeah. But Paul, they take that field and they roll it up like a carpet. And
Oh,
it
do
rolls
they?
up into like 8 sections.
So it's not real
Yeah.
grass?
No,
No,
it's
it's all turf.
AstroTurf.
But I think it rolls into 8 sections, and they just take it and put it. They've got a place downstairs when you first come in the back door of the store, the loading area. They've got them all stacked. They take them out and roll them out.
Hey guys, I'm gonna leave here so I maybe get a little bit of a half-hour nap before Art's show at 7.
Okay, Lloyd. Hey, you don't have to
We can take
explain
it.
yourself to us old guys because we understand the importance of a nap.
Well,
I-
you
I've
can
been
take
up-
a nap on our show. They won't know.
Just gonna say
So,
show. Yeah.
yeah, I could save it for his show, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've been up all morning today, so I was like, I think I'll go stretch out for a little bit
There you go.
and just take it easy. So anyways, thanks for having me on, Paul. I always enjoy it with you
Later,
Hey,
guys.
Lloyd.
Lloyd, you're always
Bye-bye.
welcome.
All right.
Bye, Lloyd.
Later, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He got to the end zone, but he dropped it. No, it's a penalty though, I think.
You're ahead of us now.
Interference.
Well, it's only half the distance.
Oh, he didn't drop it. It hit the defender on the back.
Flags.
So how they call that interference?
That wasn't the interference.
No, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, but I think the interference was at the other end.
No, it was down that end. That's where all the flags came out.
Okay. All right.
I want to see it. Wish
Defense.
they put the camera on a different angle.
Oh, they show it 2 or
There you
3.
go.
That's no interference. It was underthrown and everything.
Yeah, it hit the defender on the back, didn't it?
Yeah, there's no way that should be interference. What a bad call. He doesn't, and he doesn't have to turn around in college.
No,
He can go.
Nice.
You don't have to. It hit him in the back around his waist. How is that interference? The guy can't go through him, and he don't have to stop. Sounds like they want the number 2 team to be in it. I really don't like this camera. Why they keep doing the camera from the back? I hate that.
oh, and look at whoever's running the damn thing says, we're sorting it out and we'll get back with you. What the hell? Crazy.
Just where you going?
I got it on 3 different channels. So I'm changing channel. See if the camera different.
No.
Because that was the one. It was a Skycast. So that's from that Sky camera. I don't like that. I can't stand it. It's different if you're in the stadium and you're in the end zone. I love the end zone, but that is too close. When you're further away, you can see everything.
Now, are you
Oh,
watching
man.
on ESPN too? Is that what you're doing, Joe?
Now I was watching it on Skycast.
Oh, okay.
That was one of the ESPN channels, but now I put it on back on HD. Because before they had one, it was a command center that showed both sides of the field, and that was stupid. You couldn't figure out which one to look at. So where you at, Dominic? Where's that right now?
Melbourne Central. So I probably only walked about half a mile to 3/4 of a mile from where we were.
Is that like this, like a station or what?
No, it is. It's a shopping center, sort of like
Okay.
a department, a shopping center on top of a train station. Yes, it's part of the
The
city.
combination.
Yeah, it's part of the city loop. And this bit that I'm on is like a sky bridge between 2 department stores over a main
Yeah.
road.
Yeah, you get to watch the women walk by.
Yeah, I know. Good idea, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice to have a plan.
Mm.
Okay, now that song. Music to watch women by.
Music to what?
Music to watch women by.
Ah,
I'm trying to think of who performed that.
that's an oldie, isn't it?
Yeah. When he said, sit there and watch women, it's like, yeah, music to watch girls by. Andy Williams.
Andy Williams. Wow, that's oldie.
Yeah, that's old. So next Wednesday, San Antonio, Texas, there's a winter storm moving into it.
Really?
San Antonio, Texas is further south than New Orleans. So that means if that's a storm in the Gulf, that's a pressure system that's moving across the Gulf underneath us, stays like that, that snow's gonna follow right across us.
I think that is going to go on my Doom Buggy playlist.
Mm.
There you
That's
go.
a good song.
Another June buddy. Dune buddy.
Yeah, Donald, you're gonna get a
Whatever it
bunch of
is.
snow next week too.
I was going to say, whatever that is, have you got a bit of Matt Monroe on that playlist?
Matt Monroe.
Yeah,
I don't know Matt Monroe.
that's really good driving music. Check it out.
See, it's just like anything that kind of feels like Dragging the Line is on my playlist.
Yeah.
Anything that kind of feels just kind of like mellow.
Yeah,
Mellow
Matt
driving
Monroe
music.
is very mellow. He has good driving music.
I'm gonna look him up right now.
Look him up. Look him up. I think you'll enjoy him.
I'm gonna look him up, Dominic. Just back off for just a second. Jeez. Insistent much. I'm like, I said I'm looking him up. Just quit yelling at me. I'm sick of your shit.
Dominic.
When I was in California, anytime I went past Mission Viejo and I was going down to like San Diego and that, I just played Hotel California. That was pretty cool.
Mm.
It blended in just with all the sights, you know.
We have a music producer here by the name of Ian Molly Meldrum. He's in his 70s now, and he's basically retired, but he had a famous phrase in the 70s and 80s. Every time he would review music, he would review them and interview them, and then he would say, "Do yourself a favor." And that was his catch cry. But now he's sadly retired, but he was a character back in his day.
Wow.
Yeah, I found a playlist on YouTube. It looks like a bunch of cover songs.
Oh,
Does
okay.
anything? Can you think of anything that was original that I should look at?
I haven't listened to him in a while because I haven't gone on a long drive in a while. But
What's that?
I'll let you
Yeah.
know and I'll send you something.
Strangers
let
in the
you know.
Night.
He is a bit of a he trying to think of what was, as I said, I'm struggling to think of, as I said,
Big play, Paul.
he was driving
This
music.
is the big play, isn't it?
And as I said, I haven't driven in ages.
Mhm.
What are you betting? You think they're gonna do a field goal, or you think they're gonna try and go for it?
They went for it.
Yeah, but it's 4th and 5.
They went for it. Watch. That was more pass interference than the other one.
Yeah. Boy, they sure don't know what they're doing there, do they?
He did from Russia with Love,
That'd
the
be good. I like that.
Bond films. Portrait of My Love, My Kind of Girl. I think that was the one.
Which one? My Kind of Girl?
My Kind of Girl, yeah.
They've still got 9 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Yeah, we need a
Monroe
play action
version.
and send one down the field right now. Let it go.
Because he was very much a similar to Frank Sinatra.
Okay. Mhm.
My boy Frank Sinatra.
They're still down by 11, though, right?
Yeah, they're down by 13.
13.
Notre Dame scores one more time, it's over.
Let's see.
I'm trying to decide whether to wait until Monday to take down my Christmas decorations or not.
Monday, yeah. Monday is the official day. January
Monday,
6th.
Monday of which year?
Well, my
Monday,
Christmas
January
tree
6th.
stays up all year round. It's just my outdoor lights.
Yeah,
Oh.
Monday, January 6th. That's the official,
That's the end.
official day that you
That's-
have to remove them.
12th night, the Epiphany.
Yeah,
Monday,
12th night.
January 6th, king cakes come out.
Yeah.
What comes out?
King cakes for Mardi Gras.
Oh,
Well, hot cross buns have been in for the last 10 days. So,
And Easter eggs.
yeah, Easter eggs, Valentine's Day. Well, you wouldn't have Australia Day, so that's what's out at the moment. That's 3 weeks' time.
It just hit me that we're coming up on Mardi Gras again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
already.
How?
It's in March
You're only
this year.
yeah,
Yeah. Where did the year go?
you're only
I know.
you're only a month away from your birthday, so
Yeah, no. Where'd the year go?
I know.
We're fast.
Yeah, we don't
Where's the
celebrate
con?
Mardi Gras. We just celebrate Pancake Tuesday.
Yeah,
Pancake.
Cake Tuesday, Ash Wednesday coming up.
Nice.
Although
No, that's last year. Sorry.
All right.
Already.
Pass your side.
Gonna be fourth down, Paul.
42 years.
I'd go for it.
yeah, he stepped out of bounds.
Wow,
I'm
I've missed a
telling you,
few
I
years
would go
somewhere.
for it this time.
I think he more than stepped out of bounds. He was flat back.
You know, you only need about a football length.
Well, he's out about the half.
See how close it is. If it's like a football length, I'd go for it. Because you got that offensive line could push that.
Well, they got the penalty.
The only thing I hate about streaming is it just came on and said your network has been connected successfully. It's been on.
Half a yard he's missing.
Yeah, they're going for it. No, they're gonna kick. They're kicking.
They just changed the bloody lineup.
Yeah, they're kicking. Oh man.
No, they changed it back.
Oh, watch. This is cool.
Now I am ready to rivet those into
No,
place.
That's he's gonna kick it away.
No, it's not. Watch.
No, they changed it back. He threw it.
Offsides, Georgia.
Yeah, they're lined up offsides, aren't they?
They came offsides. They jumped. You got to call it if you saw it. You know, I mean, they don't should be talking about it.
Yeah.
Yep, offsides.
Uh-huh.
Two guys jumped. They had to call it.
Okay.
Yeah, two guys. Yeah, they called it too fast to try to say it wasn't. Number 11 was the one that got offsides. The other guy stopped, but the other 11 went over.
Yeah.
It's just running. Now they're just killing the clock. That's all they're doing. So I got a choice
done
whether
my
I
damage.
eat corned beef tonight or that other hamburger.
Pizza night or hamburger, huh?
No, corned beef or hamburger.
Well, I went up and bought, they call it a chicken bowl, which has mashed potatoes, gravy, and chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like
that was
that.
good.
I had leftover
And no
catfish for
vegetables?
lunch. I'm not sure if I'm gonna eat it tonight.
No vegetables.
No vegetables in that?
don't
Just
think
mashed
so.
potato. I would like mashed potato on fried chicken though.
Yeah, that's good.
Or chicken tenders.
Oh,
Boneless chicken wings.
There you go.
Down.
I said food, you hear? I'm
He
not
got
eating
first-
yet. Wait.
He damn near got
Wait.
killed, but he got first down.
Stop. Wait.
See,
I
mine's
said
behind.
something about
They're just
I
lining
said
up.
something about food and she comes in. No.
Full somersault and landed on his neck.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Boy, that's a hell of a jump, wasn't it?
Yep. Last time I did one like that, I separated the shoulder. I did that in the Marine Corps. Come over a guy like that, come down on my shoulder, separated.
I take it that means what we would call dislocated.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually tore the ligament where the collarbone.
Oh
was.
no.
Mm.
Oh, it was a pain in the ass. I was in a sling for about 6 weeks. Marine Corps didn't like that too well. But it happens, you know.
Yeah, you see, you don't like me getting my shoulder dislocated, but you don't mind if I go somewhere and get shot.
That's what we're there for. Big difference. When you get hurt on your own time, it's a big difference.
Mm.
If you were in the Marine Corps and you go get sunburned, if you got really sunburned, serious sunburn, you get written up for destruction of government property. Stop.
I just found out that Tubi has Dusty's Trail.
Nice.
It was basically Bob Denver, the guy who played Gilligan.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was after Gilligan's Island was over. He was in a series that was based on it was a Western based series
Mhm.
where he was part of a wagon train, and their wagon, him and the guy who was the head of the wagon, and he was riding shotgun on the wagon, and 5 passengers they get separated from the wagon train, so they're lost.
Don't tell me they got lost on a desert island.
No, they're lost in the
Yeah.
Wild West, so they meet all kinds of strange people and stuff.
What
But
was the name of it?
It
it's
sounds
called Dusty's Trail. It is basically
sounds
Yeah.
like Gilligan's Island just rewritten.
Yeah, Gilligan's Island in the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Could almost be
The wagon
Gilligan's
master
Island.
and the shotgun was Dusty. So the wagon master was this heavy set guy. And you had Dusty, who is Bob Denver. You had Mr. and Mrs. Brookhaven, a wealthy banker and his wife.
This
You had a
almost
civil
sounds
engineer
like-
named Andy. He was really book smart. You had a dance hall girl and a farm girl named Betsy.
This almost sounds like a cross between F Troop and Gilligan's Island.
Yes, it's Gilligan's Island set in the West.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tell you what,
It only,
he used to sing.
It only had like
He
one
had some
season.
good songs too. He had some good songs like Rocky Mountain High. He was pretty good.
Yeah, Bob Denver had a great. Yeah, he was awesome. Shame about the plane crash.
Yeah.
You're not
Oh
gonna get me.
no. Oh no. Just before I've got to get off, and you're starting to stir trouble up.
Yeah,
We're going to go inside.
I'm
Oh,
about
no.
to go make some more.
stirring trouble up.
He tried to stir trouble up.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't take
tried.
the
It didn't
bait.
work. I'm getting ready to go make some more tea. I'm gonna throw it in the microwave.
Hmm.
Ah.
Oh,
Right, straight down.
straight down the. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried. It didn't work.
Go and buy yourself a kettle.
Bob Denver.
I could just use the Keurig and have the hot water go straight into the tea bag.
You could. I've done that before. I have put tea bag in a coffee maker.
Stop. Yeah, I've done that. I usually do that. I just don't feel like filling it back up right now. So it's easier to put the cup of water in the microwave and throw the tea bag in.
But it still don't work properly because coffee cannot be made with boiling water or it burns.
Mm. It has to be made with 65 degrees Celsius. Because boiling water is 88 degrees. Well, here it is.
So
88 degrees Celsius.
what is 190 degrees?
Lots.
Bloody hot.
That'd be about right, because 212 is
Oh,
100.
Echo,
So
what's 90 degrees Fahrenheit in centigrade?
190. 190.
That's what I said.
oh, it sounded like 90 here.
Echo, what's 190 degrees Fahrenheit in centigrade?
Here we go, Joe.
Degrees Fahrenheit is about 87.8 degrees Celsius.
88.
Close. That's what I said, 88. Yeah.
There
It's
you go.
got corn in it too.
There's 87
Yeah, that's
and
good.
small change, I think.
That'll give you something to flush out the corn.
That's this trail. There it is.
Corn, the roto-rooter of vegetables.
Know what it is?
Yeah, it doesn't break down. It just pushes everything through.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you
like-
know what? When I was younger, what I
Mhm.
noticed was when I used to eat like a salad, a lot of salads, that'd just flush me out too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would work right now too if you ate it.
that's the cellulose in lettuce.
Mm. Yes. Okay.
But that was basketball. That was
There is someone from F Troop on there.
what the hell?
George is about to drop. 23 to 10, 3 minutes left.
Yeah. It seems that way, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That was not an illegal formation. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's off the line. Yep. It's off.
Yeah.
All right. Do a play action. Get a wheel coming out this back. Play action. Pump it to the tight end and wheel it coming around the corner.
So the tight end has to be at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you gotta have so many people on the line.
Tight end, yeah.
They had 4 people off the line. I think you gotta have 3 on. Because you'll hear them on Mandeville games. The receivers will be looking at the official, checking with them, and you'll hear them. You better back up. You better come forward. All day. The officials say, you better come on the line. I'm telling you. And they walk up a step, you know? It's a whole different game when you're on the sideline.
Hmm.
You get to hear all the crap.
Hmm. Sitting in the dugout, yeah.
When I was at that picture where it was the Southeastern McNeese game, and the two Southeastern players, as soon as the McNeese guy touched it going into the end zone on a pass, they just completely knocked him on the ground, flipped him over, everything, right? And the Southeastern guy gets up, gets in his face, says, "That's what you effing get for coming by me." I'll never forget that one. He was in his face. "That's what you effing get for coming over here by me." Well, guess what? Notre Dame is going to play Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful what you wish for. You gotta
Yep.
win the game to get to the next game, but you don't want to play Penn State.
Yeah, but to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Yeah, you got to. We'll find out.
Okay, well,
Roy
I'm
Castle.
gonna drop out, guys. So I'll see you another time. Bye bye.
Okay,
Dominic.
Dominic, we'll see ya.
Yeah.
Later, Dominic.
Bye.
You're not a football guy, are you, Don?
No.
The only time I am is this time of year, at the end of the year and the end of the season, when it's like really mean something. But I have friends of mine that they'll travel far and wide to go to every game the Detroit Lions play, you know?
Yep.
Couldn't afford to do that. Too bloody expensive to go to one of your American football matches.
Yeah, now it is. Yeah, now it is. When I was growing up, I had season tickets. They cost me $18
Yeah.
for 10 games.
Now it's what, $300 or $400?
Shoot, you'd be lucky. Good seats are $200 or $300. The cheapest seats in the dome, I think, are like 45, and that's way up in the nosebleed. My brother gave up a set of tickets. I was really sick that he did. If he'd have told me, I'd have bought them from him every year. They were in the north end zone, and they were the top row in the north end zone, which is only 20. Well, it was only 26 rows up, and it wasn't that hard to get to, and there was nobody behind you. There was a ledge, so you could bring all your stuff and put it up there.
Yeah.
And leave it. And you can leave all your stuff up there. And we used to go up there and just kick back. And it was very nice. Very nice seats. Good view. And they weren't expensive. But he gave them up one year. My nephew had a set on the freaking 50-yard line against the press box where all the newscasters are. That was the best seats in the house. And he gave them up.
Yeah,
He gave them up right before they started getting the win again. Dominic.
Yeah, that was quick. It was a quick call. I thought it was going to be. There was going to be more than that. There was only like 2 minutes. So I'm back.
And the girl said, "I got your money. I'll send it to you right now. Quit calling."
Yeah.
You call in and say, "What about all that money?" "Well, I don't have all of it.
Oh,
Maybe we can work something out."
Did you see that?
Yeah. All those poor Georgia girls. I might go to the French Quarter tonight. They might need some consoling.
There they go. They sack the quarterback. Then afterwards they call a false start.
Yeah. Yeah, those poor Georgia girls are gonna need somebody to console them tonight. Might have to go to the French Quarter. Put on a red shirt. Oh, that was good. I love that play. Put on a red shirt and go down there and act all like with depression, depressed and everything,
Yeah.
and say, "You feel this way too?" I'm so sad about this game. I can't believe it. Rigor mortis. What's up? Your stiffness.
Yeah, your stiffness.
4th and 6. 59 seconds left.
Uh-huh.
Number 2 team in the nation about to drop. Notre Dame's good.
You almost.
They're gonna blame it on, Paul? They're gonna blame it on having to wait an extra day. Why?
Yeah.
They gave them an extra day to prepare. Well, you had it too. Sack. Game's over.
That's what I just said. But
I didn't hear it.
oh,
Game's over.
Yeah, I haven't seen the sack yet.
Oh, they ate him up.
fourth sack of the game.
Look at a holding right there too. They didn't call that.
Well, it's not over.
That guy was holding that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They didn't call that, did they?
It's not
He
over.
still, he still made the sack.
Yep. Game's over.
Now it's over.
Yeah, I got 45 seconds left.
I've got a pitch full of people.
I'm gonna have to snap it one more time. It said,
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Paul, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm trying to decide whether I want that other sandwich in there.
Oh, it's getting towards lunchtime here, so
Yeah,
okay.
I got that bacon melt, or do I want to eat the rest of the corned beef? I might just eat the corned beef.
bacon melt and a bit of corned beef would sound great.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here.
Bacon
We'll
melt in
see
the
all of you
morning.
again in the morning. Good
Later,
night,
Donald.
Don.
Bye-bye.
Later, Lance.
Bye-bye. Bye, Lance. Bye,
Bye,
Mark.
all.
Bye, Dominic.
Bye, everybody.
Get
Bye, John
something to
Boy.
eat, Joe. Take care of yourself.
Bye, David. Pack it in.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Tin Man.
Justin, get away from that car.